PagSeguro is down over 60% from its peak. The PE ratio is about 11, earnings are expected to grow more in the future, and if you look at the market cap, you can see that it's about 3 billion. And in this stock analysis, I'll help you see their business model, their fundamentals, what opportunities they have, the risks, and at the end, I'll talk about the fair value of PagSeguro, whether it's a good buy at the current price. There are many great businesses out there, but only a few are great investments. My target is to find those investments where I can double my money in the next 3 to 5 years. So let's see if PagSeguro can be such an investment. Let's begin. PagSeguro is a fintech company from Brazil, and their business model is like this. PagSeguro has two main operations, payments and financial services. You can see their services better in this image, but the most important are payments, where PagSeguro offers payment services to merchants in Brazil. For instance, they provide a POS that accepts different types of cards, and PagSeguro charges a fee for those services, which is about 2.5%. Now, this is a short description to better understand their business, how they make money. Besides that POS, PagSeguro offers online payments, accepts different cards which have different fees. Plus, they also provide software solutions to merchants to better manage their operations. As you can see in this image, PagSeguro offers link payments, QR code, online checkout, cross-border transactions, and so on. PagSeguro charges a fee for each option it provides. Imagine that a merchant has 2 billion in total payments, and PagSeguro charges 2% of that volume. This means 200 million. PagSeguro has several merchants with different contracts and take rates. Now, the second main operation is their digital bank, called PagBank, where they make most of their money from prepayment services and loans. For instance, those credit cards. A client can pay for his purchase in multiple transactions. The merchant has a contract with PagBank, which offers that credit to the consumer. The client may not pay any interest, but the merchant will be charged a fee for that credit. For example, the customer spends $2,000. PagSeguro provides the money, and the merchant gets paid, but with a fee. PagBank keeps 40%, and the rest of that amount goes to the merchant. This is just an example. In addition, PagSeguro also offers other financial services to normal consumers and merchants, such as loans, insurance, plus investments. Users can buy stocks on PagBank. Imagine PagBank as an app where you have access to everything you need related to financial services. Now you can see their segments in this chart. Transaction activities are about those payment solutions, where PagSeguro charges merchants a fee. Plus they provide other services, like selling those POS and other devices. Plus their software solutions for managing business operations. The next segment is financial income, where most of the revenue came from prepayment services, where PagSeguro charges a fee. Plus other services like loans, insurance, and more. And the last segment is about the interest they get on the money held in other banks. They are required to have reserves. So you have an overview of what they are doing. Now let's see their fundamentals. PagSeguro has a market cap of about 3 billion at the current price and pays no dividend. Revenue is expected to grow from 2 billion to more than 4 billion by 2024. Same for earnings. They are expected to grow from about 200 million to 380 million by 2024. These are the analyst estimates. Now if PagSeguro can continue this amazing growth, then the value of this business will be even higher. The bad part is that if those earnings decline, then you know what will happen to the stock price. That's why you have to see their opportunities, how much they can grow. Total assets are about 8.4 billion, of which cash is around 273 million. Total liabilities are about 6.1 billion, of which debt is around 192 million. So they don't have a lot of debt. Plus, as they have earnings that are expected to grow, this business is doing great for the moment. Now let's see what the opportunities and risks are. First, you can look at their indicators. The most important is the total payment volume, which is about 90 billion Brazilian reais. As you can see above, PagSeguro has a market share of about 11% for payment services, so there is still room for growth. The second indicator is active merchants. PagSeguro has about 7.3 million active clients. You're seeing a small decline in their numbers because they say they want to focus more on the larger merchants, as they have a higher volume of transactions. In addition to these indicators, you have to track their take rates. I mean, when the total volume of transactions and their take rate are growing, PagSeguro will make more money. As you can see, their net take rate is about 2.6%. Now, for their financial segment, they have other indicators. Their active clients, which are about 15 million, as you can see they kept growing. Another important indicator is total deposits. You can have a bank account at many institutions, but the most important is where you keep your money. Their total deposits are about 19.4 billion reais. Plus, there is another indicator, their total payment volume, which is about 105 billion reais. This is important because as they provide those prepayment services, PagSeguro charges a fee according to the contracts they have with merchants. Now, this industry of payments is expected to grow even more in the future, because there are 65% of Brazilians who have a debit card, and only 40% have credit cards, so their total payment volume will increase for both payments and bank. Moreover, Brazil is an emerging market. This means their economy is expected to improve and people will have more money in the future. This means a higher total volume of payments for PagSeguro. Last year, the GDP grew by 4.6%. Now let's see the risks. The first risk is the industry as a whole, because the fees they charge are expected to go down over time. As the technology improves, new competitors might come up with new ideas, and so on. You can see very well in this graph the decrease in fees. This means if PagSeguro has to lower their fees, they'll report lower profits and the stock price goes down. For instance, you can see on the left side the fees charged by StoneCo, another fintech company from Brazil. If you want to find out more about this company, you can see my full analysis on my channel. So, StoneCo is charging about 2.2%. Now, on the right side, you can see the fees charged by PagSeguro, which is about 2.59%. If you are a customer, which one will you choose? If PagSeguro loses more customers, they have to lower their fees, or they might compete with StoneCo and offers even lower fees. You might think that PagSeguro has an advantage. Besides those payment solutions, they also provide banking services. But StoneCo also entered this banking market. Plus, there are other competitors. I found this image in their annual report, where they say they have a leading market share in the digital banking industry. Now, if you check this graph again, you can see that Mercado Pago has started to gain more attraction in recent months. So there is an ongoing battle between those banks. And my question is, do you like banks, their fees, their commissions? I know the answer, but what I mean is that if you currently have a bank account and somebody else comes to you and offers a better deal, you will easily take it, especially on the internet. So it's very difficult to maintain this market share. They will make money, but they have to keep up with the competition. Another risk is the regulation in Brazil. If they come up with new rules, those businesses might be affected. I don't expect big changes, just to be aware of them. The problem is the competition, which might bring lower earnings in the future. Now, let's talk about investing in PagSeguro. You see this massive decline because of interest rates. As they went over 10%, people are likely to use those credit cards less, because they have to pay higher interest on their credit, and nobody likes that. That's why when you invest, you also have to see the risk, how much money you can lose, and the reward, how much money you can make. So the risk of investing in PagSeguro depends on earnings and growth. If they have to lower their fees because of competition and make about 200 million in profits, then the market cap might go to 2 billion, or even lower if they report lower earnings. Now, the reward is expected more than 300 million in earnings by 2024, and if they keep growing their earnings by at least 10%, then the market cap can easily go to 7 billion or even more, depending on their future growth. So if the economy improves and PagSeguro is not forced to lower its fees too much, then the stock price can easily double. Plus, as they have tailwinds in the digital economy, they are likely to do well. Now, in the long term, it's hard to predict their earnings, because of competition. They might charge lower fees in the future. If you ask me to compare PagSeguro with StoneCo, I'll choose StoneCo, because I've noticed they have honest management, they take care of customers, they didn't increase their fees too much, they prefer to take a loss instead of raising fees and making a profit in the short term. If StoneCo keeps taking care of its clients, they are likely to do well over time. So if you want to find out more about them, you can check out my analysis. And tell me in the comments, where do you see this business in the next 10 years? And if you find value in this video, please give a like and subscribe to see more videos like this, because I want you to succeed.